Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So 2 incompletions brings up a 3rd and 10 on the opening drive here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Weaver. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, FAU.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He's on the run, launches deep. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for a deep completion. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Weaver. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Offense offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no-man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Weaver. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls. Here's the point after attempt. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? And they'll fling this one deep down the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, FAU. Still no answer for this offense. Extra point try coming now. The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. And he fires the football to the right side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. But I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Weaver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Back to throw. It's Weaver. Caught quickly. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Matthews. Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of this first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Ramos. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. We get the second half started with the running play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Weaver. He's running out of time here, and is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Hey, everybody's going to celebrate this interception by this defensive back, and he made a great play jumping on it. But let's not forget why he was able to make that play. The quarterback got hit as he was releasing the ball. That's what put the ball up in the air and allowed them to come up with that interception for a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring for a big play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Freeman. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And now here comes the point after attempt. efficiency is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ramos. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Weaver. He's moving out of the pocket, and he'll just get rid of it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. That play makes it 2nd and 10. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
But his defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Matthews. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They're 0 for 2 on previous fourth down attempts. We'll see if the third time is a charm. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 fourth down attempts. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looks like he's going to run it. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go in front here in the second half. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Ramos. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Weaver. He's looking deep here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run, but creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them up 3. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. They'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Matthews. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after the completion. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to pass. It's Weaver. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Law. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Extending the play now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks for the 1st down gain.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. To the air, it's Matthews. Running out. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pressure gets to him again.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. And trying to win a playoff game, Kirk, what a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Matthews. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Going for his running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Freeman. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Again, makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Well, finally, some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Crucial third down play coming up. As a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Slides to avoid the big hit. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield. It's Matthews. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.